There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to John Oakland Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Houston's offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Cougars have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to find some creative ways to get him off the spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one, so there's a lot of eyeball.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back to pass, it's Fox. Quickly complete. Turning it on! Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Ramsauer. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it, they reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsauer. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop for that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker.
This slot receiver gives deep.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It'll be 3rd and long. He's got him in the flat. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice
breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rich. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. Throws for the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And a foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Off the play fake. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Got his man on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. To give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Grabs behind the line. It's Hussein. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Snagged in the middle. It's Hussein. And he goes to the right. Slippery slide. Found his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing the guy can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Offense changing the play. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He's got it again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Turning on the Jets. The 20. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Coming out with it, it's Rich. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Houston wants to play fast. Gonna sling it on second down. Here comes the heat. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. Houston will be forced to punt.
Number 10, on to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the play, it's intercepted. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. Here we go. To throw, it's Fox. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State is getting dominated today. And, friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 25 to Michigan State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Finds us back in the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The Aggies racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He fires one deep down the right side. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early. With the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision here.
Looking for space. It's Ramsauer. Got the first down and more. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
The Cougars will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns.
He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give out of the gun. At the 35, he's loose. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Running to Green. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. On the run, it's Ramsauer. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. The give to the back. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll toss it to the left. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
35, Houston 10.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that front.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Looking for a man. It's Fox. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Line getting set on second down.
22, water.
Back to pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Cougars.
What an incredible individual effort. Big fella there, and David, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah,
Turning it on. The 20. Touchdown, Aggies. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
and this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw. It's Fox. Hauls it in.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Crosses the 30.
Defensively, you'll take the slow neck. You'll take three. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Throwing right. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Aggies! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Rich. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Buying some time. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Looking for a crease. It's Ramsauer. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Ready to go.
They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Wide open downfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hussein. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Fox. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses.
I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous play. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time.